Higdon Outdoors Television is brought to you by HEVI-SHOT, the industry leader in performance shot shell ammunition. Tetra, hear the hunt. Eukanuba, the official dog food of Higdon Outdoors. Momarsh, hunt hard, hide easy.
We're hunting specs in Arkansas. The white-fronted goose. Northern white-fronted goose, isn't that the correct name?
Anser albifrons.
Yeah, Brooke is my spec mentor, as some would say. And this is a long time coming, isn't it, Brooke?
Yeah, it really is. Every time I'm talking to Bo about spec hunting, I'm referencing the field that's on my right shoulder right here. It's the dump. It's in right here outside of Jonesboro, Arkansas, in Cache, Arkansas. It's kind of where I cut my teeth. It's my favorite place to spec hunt. Not that it's the best place in the world to spec hunt, but it's where I have the most memories and where I've learned the most. You know, when you mention mentor, we're here with my mentor, Mr. Charles Petty. That's really why we're here. We're getting to hunt with Charles, and he's been great to me.
It's going to be a fun time. Spend it with Mr. Charles. It's going to be just a special day. Well, let's go check out this bed.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it. Who is Charles Petty? Can you just give me a little bit more insight into that?
Charles Petty he's one of my best friends. A mentor. He's taught me how to duck hunt, taught me how to duck call. He's just a great person. So Charles holds the record. He is the only person to qualify for the World Championship Duck Calling Contest 25 years consecutively. If you look in his house, in his living room, he's got plaques and trophies, and he's a senior World Duck Calling champion. I mean, he has done it all and seen it all in duck calling, and I'm forever grateful for him.
Let's go find him some birds and let's go have a fun time tomorrow.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Let's go.
Well, Max.
One thing that a lot of people don't know about Charles is in the last 20 years I've hunted with him, I've seen him carry a shotgun one time.
I think I've known Charles for almost 20 years now, and I've never seen him pull a trigger on a duck.
I carry my shotgun, he carries his coffee thermos.
I've always asked him, why would you not do that? You guide every day of the season. You're always out there. You're hunting with friends. The opportunity's there. You can do it. And his response is typically, you know, if I shoot one, it's one less somebody else gets to shoot.
Killing a limit isn't what's important to him. It's working the birds and seeing them react to the call and just spending time with people that he's made relationships with over the last 30 years.
He just enjoys being there. You know, he enjoys the people. He enjoys watching the dogs. He loves working birds.
That taught me a lot from a very young age. Seeing that, that's who I want to be. I don't want to care if I get to pull the trigger or not. That's not what this is all about. And he's a living example of that. We made it. We're at the dump. We've got 45 minutes till shooting time. It's opening morning to spec season. I've been waiting 305 days for this moment. Everything should go pretty good. God willing, the birds will fly over. They'll like what we have to say to them, and they'll do it for us. So it should be a great hunt. I couldn't be more excited. Stay tuned.
Look at that stuff. We got quite the array today. HEVI-SHOT, we got HEVI-X, HEVI-SNOW, just in case things get out of hand.
One of the cool things about spec hunting is if you do it right, you don't have to have a ton of decoys. A little bit goes a long way.
How many dozen decoys is this, Brooke? It's only 4.
4 dozen specs and 8 snows. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Feel amazing, you know. We got a north wind out of the south, and
we got a north wind out of the south,
and we're hunting coots. It's phenomenal.
I'm Bo. We've got a north wind right out of the south.
Yeah.
And it should be a good hunt this morning.
Yeah, Arkansas, right?
What? Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be a good hunt today. I'm super excited. We actually have the sun that we need, so that's a huge part of spec hunting, apparently. It's looking real specky, as some would say.
Good?
Watch out, Brooke.
Jesus.
It looks like a union job out here trying to help me. Let's go. Woof, 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 woof.
Hey, wanna go shoot a speck? Huh? Heel? Hey, hey, let's go shoot him, buddy. Come on, let's go. Oh man, this is gonna be great. If I had $1 for every time I walk down this road, no matter how far the walk is, no matter what the weather is, walking down this road with your buddies, know you're going hunt the dump, got a good dog with you, got good friends with you, there's birds flying around in the air already. There's no other road I'd rather walk down. If I'm just being honest, it's the best road in the world.
Snow geese. I'm gonna call that macaroni.
Here, bud, come on. Get him. Good boy. Good boy. Stay. All right, I'm gonna get some decoys out. All right. It is a little sloppy.
Ooh, not very often you get a beautiful full moon like that and then one of the prettiest sunrises I've ever seen. Arkansas sure is pretty. I never thought I'd ever say that. Look at these ducks.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Let them be.
Come on.
Let them be.
Morning. Good morning.
Did you bring me that pound cake?
Oh, yeah.
The only better thing than Charles is his wife, Bev. She always takes good care of us.
Man, this cake is heavy. We're gonna have to hurry up and eat it. I'm just optimistic. Of course, it is the first day. The birds has been scattered. We got a lot of rain and it scatters the birds because it puts water on all the fields. But you know what? I think we got 2 excellent goose callers, speck callers in this blind. And if they can reach up there and grab them, why? That's what we need to do.
Inside every dog is something extraordinary, waiting to be unleashed. For the people who recognize their potential, who coach raw ability into dogs who inspire awe. For people whose greatest achievement is the bond they've built and the stories they share. We're with you, fueling the extraordinary things your dog can do.
When I was about 38 years old, I had some friends that entered me in a little duck calling contest at a DU event, and I happened to win the contest. And there were some guys there that said, oh, you need to start blowing in the Georgia State contest. You know, we need some people to participate in this. And I blew in my first contest, the real contest, and I got second at the state. And then 2 years later, and I won it. And I've been very blessed, but I qualified 25 consecutive years and blew in the World Championship. You know, duck season's only 60 days, so I had the rest of the year to do my calling and practicing and going to these contests and getting with buddies, and it allows you to feel like you're involved with the ducks all year long.
What was it that made you want to keep pursuing the duck calling thing? What was that grabbed you?
I was good. I was, like I said, I'm blessed, okay? But I was good at it. It just sort of hit in. I had to practice. I practiced every day. And at 38 years old, most of the people's already world champions and champion of champions by the time they reach 38.
Charles Petty speaks duck. The man walks around with a duck call in his pocket and he's 70 years old. If you want to know something about harvesting a mallard duck, pull your notebook out, and that's who Charles Petty is.
You know, people love turkey hunting. That's fine. I've never been in my life. People said, oh, you'd love it, you'd love it. Probably you're within a mile of where that turkey was born and raised. Same thing with the deer. There's no question on these ducks. It was just something that just got into my soul. Where were they born and raised, and what made them come south? And it's just, to me, they're just an amazing, amazing bird. Most likely, if we get a speck that's got a band, he'd most likely come from Alaska. And that's a long ways. Now, what brought him here? How did he know how to get here? You know? So we like some of these older birds to stick around to bring these young birds down, just like what we're doing. just exactly like what we're doing. The older birds has got to teach these young birds what they need to do. We got to keep them involved with the outdoors. I mean, if we don't, we're going to lose it. It's our history, it's what we do, and it's in our blood. You know, anything that somebody enjoys doing, they're going to keep doing it. And so we got to keep them enjoying it to make the world go round.
Oh, excuse me there, Max. Let me get on in by you. Loud noise environment. Charles, I would like for you to try something. These are Tetra. They're hearing protection, but they also enhance your hearing. So if you can't hear, you'll hear things such as wings and quacks.
You know, Brooke, I'm fortunate to be able to hear as good as I can. I've been guiding 26 years. I've never worn ear protection.
You're an inspiration for me to want to wear them.
Now, my wife said my favorite word is huh?
Huh?
So when the blast shoots, it voids some of that out?
Absolutely. So it takes it from a decibel that's dangerous to your ear, and it gears it down. That way you don't damage your hearing from the compression. And what it also does is when it's not doing that, it enhances everything else. So talking, blowing a duck call, it's almost natural. There's a lot of hearing protection out there that just muffs everything, but you can't talk,
right?
And you can't call,
you can't
and all
hear.
that. So this is the solution to that.
You know, I don't even like to wear my hoodie because I can't hear.
Right.
There's Canada in the middle.
So how does that sound?
Oh, I can hear.
My iWatch will actually tell me you're in a loud noise environment, protect your ears. Like calling will do it, shooting of course. But it's nice to have, that way I don't end up with hard hearing like you.
Okay. I got it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Nothing wrong with that. Just move to the left. Watch the signal. Watch the group, the group. Mark. Max.
Over there. Look at it.
The best waterfowl shell for the last 20 years just got better. HEVI-12, made with HEVI-SHOT's original 12 density tungsten, equals more downrange energy, cleaner kills. When shooting HEVI-12, you can shoot 3 shot sizes smaller than your favorite steel shell. HEVI-12 gives you the legendary performance of the original HEVI-SHOT in a 25 cal box. HEVI-12, heavy straps, HEVI-SHOT, but I didn't come this far to miss.
Caller 26.
I met Charles at the first duck calling contest I ever signed up for.
I met him, he was pretty young, I'm not sure exactly.
You know what, I think I was 16. I had been practicing and figured I'm gonna drive up to the nearest duck calling contest in Stuttgart, Arkansas and compete in the Cache River Regional. They're the best callers in the world. I'm just gonna go hurry up and lose so I learned something from it. And I was nervous as can be. I drove 6 hours from Lafayette, Louisiana to Stuttgart, Arkansas, and I'm in front of the world stage where that contest is held. And I'm shaking, I'm blowing my duck call before the contest, and the gray fox, Charles Petty, this wise wisdom figure comes out of the shadows and says, "Hey guy, well, you need some help?" And it's like, yeah, absolutely.
To see the look on his face, he's up there blowing that duck call nervous as a cat.
He probably knew I needed some help, and that's just who Charles is. He's willing to help.
He was running around there and he needed a cork, and I just happened to have my tuning kit, and so I said, "Here, let me see it," and I put him a cork in there and it worked good for him.
And he said, "Let's put a new cork in your call, let's do this. Here's my phone number. Hey, don't worry about anything, just go have fun. Have a good contest, just do what you can do. Man, and after that, we're gonna get you ready for your next one. But here's my phone number, call me."
And we just sort of been friends ever since.
And little did he know that I was gonna call him and text message him every day, just about for about 4 years after that. That's how I met Charles. It was duck calling. Duck calling got me to the table with Charles Petty, and his willingness to help me is what got our relationship going.
You know what? If you can help somebody, you help them. That's just the way I am, and that's the way I've always been.
And even to this day, I see him do that same thing at calling contests all over the country. He travels around and judges, and he'll find somebody who needs help. He'll find a kid and go out to them. He won't wait for them to come to him. He'll go say, "Hey, you need any help? You need some cork? man, you want to talk about something? Let me hear you do that. He does it, and I don't know why he does it, but other than because he cares about it. He cares about calling as a sport. He cares about the passion of hunting, and he cares about the next generation coming up. He just wants to see it continue, and that's the example that Charles sets. I'm going to help you for no other reason of I'm selfless, and I want you to be better, and I want to help you do it. You don't owe me anything.
New from Higdon Outdoors, the Apex one-piece, full-size Canada Goose decoy. Our Apex stake system gives you lightning-fast setup and realistic motion. Precise detail highlights every feather with XHG hyper-feathering. Finish birds closer and maximize your hunt. Visit HigdonOutdoors.com or your local retailer. Higdon's one-piece Canada Goose decoy. Apex.
All right, Bo, you want to shoot him? Go, Bo.
Shoot!
Finally! Max.
Boy, some fine shooting.
Hey, we got to get those out of the way. That way next time, we don't have to worry about it. Good boy, Max. Hey, buddy, you got to pick a few up, huh? You might get some pound cake.
Did you see this case, Brooke?
I did.
There's not very many of those left around.
No, it's 2 years younger than Bo.
I've took good care of it.
I see that. That's what happens when you don't use it a whole bunch.
You realize how long it's been since I've shot?
I don't know the
I don't even know if this gun will shoot.
I bet it will.
My serial number's 1410, Super Black Eagle. I think I might just load it up.
Be safe.
Get ready, coming from the left. Coming from the left, go, get ready, get ready. Get ready. Go, guys.
Mark. Max.
Attaboy. Good job, guys. Hey, Kendall. Sit. There we go.
I thought Josh was gone, so I had to shoot.
Mr. Charles, I think you got a piece of those.
I got a piece of that first one.
Heck yeah. How long has it been since you shot at a bird, Mr. Charles?
Oh, it's been a long time.
There he goes. He's working the wind.
He got
Oh, perfect.
Atta dog.
Good boy.
Oh, there it is. Mr. Charles.
Good.
Great job. That's what we're here for.
Beautiful.
Heel. Heel. Hey. Kennel. Catch it up. Sit. Drop. Good boy. Atta dog. Sit.
Oh, that's unreal right there.
You just get your butt of the stock closer to the pit and it'll...
Yeah, but it is anyway.
Yeah.
It's not falling.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, what is this product, bro?
This is a gun vise. It's a Higdon product that we're coming out with.
This is Higdon gun vise.
Yep, the Higdon gun vise.
That's awesome. You don't know how many times a gun falls in our blind.
I've had it happen in here a handful of times.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than being in a blind and hearing, especially a metal hole in the ground, and hearing a gun slide and hit the ground.
When it comes down to it, too, I didn't do that, but I loan my gun out a lot because it'll shoot.
Yeah, every time.
And, you know, I got a bent rib from it.
Ooh, watch these four out front. Get down, bro. Let them come. Just let them come.
You know, if you want to talk about true gentlemen in the sport of duck hunting and competitive duck calling, the first name that's going to come to my mind is Charles Petty.
He's almost like a second dad to me. He's the one that's taught me a lot about waterfowl, how to call, how to work ducks.
In the waterfowl world, he's a living legend, and you know, having him here and being my buddy and getting to hunt with him and spend time with him and learning from him, it's just it's priceless.
He is willing to do anything for anybody at any time. I see a few people like that, but not very many.
Charles has always been the first person to shake your hand, first person to offer an encouraging word, first person to help you out. He's been a mentor to many. He's been just a fabulous person to call a friend.
Yeah, he's definitely special to me. There's not much you can really say to put it into words other than I want to be that way. I want to make somebody else feel the way that I feel about him one day. And he's opened doors. He's been a pillar of support. He's taught me things. And I do my best to bring that to other people. So, is he special? Absolutely.
What do you want your legacy to be? Like, what do you want people to know about you and what you did in this industry?
That's just a hard question for me to answer.
His legacy is going to be the experience that people had with him while they were hunting. You know, the fun times, this person got wet, or it's going to be something that's going to be talked about for many, many years to come.
Charles Petty's legacy is standing in front of you right now. It's people like me that have been blessed to hang out with him and learn from him and just enjoy his life and be able to pass that on to other people. The things that Charles has taught me since I've known him, I've passed on to hundreds of people. How to teach a kid how to quack in a duck call, how to call ducks in the corners, how to parallel park a side-by-side trailer in a Super 8 parking lot. I mean, he doesn't want to be known for breaking records. He doesn't want to be known for the amount of birds he's harvested. He wants to be known for how many friends he's made, how many people he's helped, and that's the legacy of Charles Petty.
My hat's off to him. Great guy, great person, but most of all, great friend.
If he ever hangs it up, that'll be a tough day for sure.
Hopefully it's going to be a few years down the road. I might not hunt and I might not guide, but I plan on going. I want to be there. You know, some days you don't feel so good. You get a little age like me and it's hard getting up. You're a little colder than what you used to be. And I just tell people now, if you can get up and go, you get up and go. Because there's one day that your mind is going to want to go and your body's going to say, this might not be a real good idea.